Welcome to the state with Celani Dube. So much is happening again throughout the entire world and in South Africa. President Cyril Ramaphosa, has urged the global leaders to prioritize water investment to address climate change and economic development. Government has condemned the torching of the Home Affairs building in Germiston. Did you see that? Yeah, they just, I think they were looking for, they had a quarrel, boom, they went and torched. Foreigners came through and they torched it. It was very, very sad to watch that thing happening. If you look at the unemployment, about close to 33%, 33.2% is the increase of unemployment in South Africa. And I'm still wondering, what are we going to be doing about it? Those are the things that happens each and every day, and it's affecting each and every person who's your friend, your mother, your brother, everybody around. We're getting affected with unemployment. It's going to be a very interesting thing to watch because the crime keeps going up. The crime in the country keeps going up, and we're going to be talking today on the state about such things. And on the state today, we have the provincial. Now we're honored to have a provincial chairperson of Economic Freedom Fighters, Collen Sedibe, and he will be coming through and talking to us, and we'll be welcoming him because he's one of the guys who's sitting as a member of the parliament, in our provincial parliament right here in Mpumalanga.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it?
Please go and subscribe on Mitv network. Follow us on all social media networks and like, share, comment right here on the state with Celani Dube. Welcome back on the state with Celani Dube, and today we are honored and privileged to have the member of the parliament, the member of, I'll call him the executive, the Mpumalanga provincial chairperson, Mr. Collen Sedibe. How are you doing, sir?
Thank you very much. Good day, Mr. Dube, and greetings to you.
Thank you very much for making it. And the last time you were in Cape Town. Now you're back, and so much has been happening.
Yeah, a lot of hectic schedule for the EFF and for the legislature work.
Yes.
Outside there and in and out of court. Among other things.
I wanted to find out because the other day you were in court. What's happening?
Well, there are 3 cases that I'm attending.
3?
Of course, yes.
Against
3
you?
Against me.
Sure. What's the first one now? What have you done?
The service provider and the MEC for education.
Right.
Yeah, both applied for an interim court order against me in the magistrate court.
Is this about the computers?
Correct.
Oh, okay. The laptops or what?
Million laptop haste.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then the MEC added another one in the High Court, which is for defamation.
Of character.
Where she's demanding 20 million.
From you?
From me. For defamation.
Okay, let's go back to the first one, the one for the laptops. Is it laptops or computers?
It's laptops.
Laptops.
Laptops, yes.
So what have you done that you are now taken to court or dragged to court now?
Obviously, it's about exposing them, putting them on Facebook and Twitter, saying that these are the 2 people behind the laptop haste and so forth. So,
So
they ordered me not to post them. I said, no, that's my work. I can't do that.
But social media is what we communicate with. We are communicating with everybody if you want to expose something.
Correct. I don't know why they are stopping me. There was Gandla, there was Pala. It was all over the social media. Everyone will comment.
So now they want
Cyril Ramaphosa never went to court.
Went to court.
Zuma never went to court.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now the other one for 20 million, is it also?
Defamation.
Of character.
Of character, yes. Because I said she's corrupt, she must go and so forth. But I don't know because from where I'm sitting, I was proven right because she's no longer the MEC.
Yes, the Premier took her out.
Yes, what was she removed for? That will be the question that they must answer.
What did the court say? Have you found, is there any verdict, or is it still a court
There's
process?
no verdict. The first one for the service provider is coming in next Wednesday on the 20th.
Right.
Hers, we just went in yesterday. She didn't have a lawyer.
Oh.
So it has to be
the
postponed.
entire MEC?
The entire MEC came to court like it's coming to a crash.
Yo.
And it has to be postponed to the 17th of September. And the High Court one was still waiting for a date.
So now you're just going to be dragged to court, in and out.
Court, yeah, chowing my time for the EFF.
Which you could be investing in oversight and things like that.
And EFF work, because every day is EFF day. Yes.
It's very shocking, Kliff, to find out that whenever you guys as opposition parties, as parties, and you are raising issues which the community is worried about, but now you are then taken to court to stop you from that. It's very concerning.
Concerning and surprising. But what can you do? Maybe they are exercising their rights, but it's the abuse of courts.
Let's move now to, you went, where was it? In Western Cape. You went for your 12th anniversary, no?
Yes, it was in the province of Western Cape, Cape Town.
Why the specific Cape Town? Why did you guys choose Cape Town as EFF?
Well, you'll remember that our initial plan and arrangement was Eastern Cape. And all preparations were underway. And then, boom, came the floods there.
Oh, yes.
And then we decided to take whatever resources we have planned for the Eastern Cape rally and contribute to the victims of the floods.
Yes.
And then move our 12th anniversary to Western Cape. So all the resources that were planned for Eastern Cape were donated to the victim of flood.
Okay.
The floods.
How did the 12th anniversary go?
Very well.
I saw the videos. It was very successful, right?
Very successful, well attended. We got a very good receipt from the people of Khayelitsha and the entire Western Cape.
Yes.
It was organized in a short space of time, but was very successful. More than you can imagine. It
shows that you guys have been 12 years now, almost to be a teenager. You've grown teeth in the politics. You know the pros and cons in terms of moving. I mean, it's not an easy thing to move from one province to another.
Yeah, we're growing. Remember, we're born a giant. So we're still growing.
Born a giant, I like that.
Though we're a giant, yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Still growing.
When we come back, we talk more with Collen Sedibe.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it?
Please go and subscribe on Mitv network. Follow us on all social media networks and like, share, comment right here on The State with Celani Dube. Welcome back to The State with Celani Dube. We are talking live with Collen Sedibe, who's the Member of Parliament in Mpumalanga and also the chairperson of Economic Freedom Fighters in Mpumalanga, EFF, if you want to call it. And we're talking to him and we ask him, Lord, we've just spoken about the 12 years anniversary they've celebrated in the Western Cape, and they're coming back to the region. You've been around and you've seen in the past 12 years, you've been the chairperson. What are the highlights of these 12 years in the province or maybe nationally that you can say, these are the highlights and we are proud as EFF?
Well, there's a lot. We can go to town about it, but just to mention a few. Let's start nationally. Nationally, I will relate to other provinces.
Yes,
but
yes.
You will know that from the National Assembly itself, it is the EFF with table a motion for the expropriation of land without compensation. We were 6% then.
Right.
And then ANC was 60%. And together with the ANC, we joined hands, and then the motion was agreed to or adopted.
Adopted, yes.
Yeah, and then all the processes of expropriation of land, that convention started. Yeah, consultation, public hearings, and so forth and so on.
Absolutely.
It is us who exposed the issue of Nkandla and called for Zuma to pay back the money.
I remember.
320 million.
It became the song. Pay back the money. Pay back the money.
Yeah,
yes.
It became the song. Even now, we are still holding the current president, Cyril Ramaphosa, accountable about the palapala.
Yes.
The monies that were found hidden under the sofas, in dollars and so forth.
Yes, yes.
Which were not declared in the national treasury as required by law. But recently, we have seen the sacking of the MEC of Higher Education.
Yes.
For Ms. Kanana, for hiring
the board
irregular sitter members.
Yes.
And so forth and so on. That was the work of the EFF, exposed by the EFF. The candidate for the National Youth Development Agency, which was tipped to be the chairperson.
By your CCH was busy with it.
Yes, as Commissar Sikhondze exposed it in terms of lack of qualification for Swelo Masilela, the Treasurer General of the ANC Youth League.
Yes.
Who was tipped to be the chairperson of the board. It is us. It is the EFF that did that work. We in the municipalities and metros advocated for the insourcing of security guards and cleaners. It happened in Tshwane, it happened in Johannesburg.
Right.
It's happening in other municipalities.
Yes, yes.
Even in National Mandela Pay. And we are still pushing it all over the provincial legislatures and other local municipalities, because once the people are insourced or the workers are insourced,
yes,
they get more benefit, better benefit, like medical aid, leave days, pension bonuses, and maternity leaves, etc., which is important for any worker. Coming home, we have dealt with a lot of corrupt officials before, about 4 HOTs that are no longer there since we came in as EFF, were as a result of the EFF exposing their corruption in the Department of Agriculture,
yes,
where the HOT made a double payment of 30 million to the very same service provider. He was fired. In fact, he resigned and he was forced to resign, so to say, but we followed.
So it was 60 million?
It was 60 million. When it was, what was true was 30 million.
That's only 30
half
million.
Of it. Half of it. And some CFOs official. Recently, we have seen the suspension of the HOT for education.
Yes. For
the laptop, 2 million. And later, the removal of the MEC.
The MEC.
Yeah, for education. She's now a backbencher there in the legislature. And still it's not enough for her to be there, because the legislature is not a dumping zone for people who
are you going to be calling for her
a
removal also in the legislature now?
Of course. Tomorrow we are going to the public protector to lodge a complaint for her contravening Section 14P, 1 of the Executive Members Ethics Act, which govern the conduct of all executive members or members of the Executive Council. So there's a lot. We are fighting for workers, we're fighting for unemployed, we're fighting for the farm workers and dwellers. There are a lot of forceful removal in the farms around Pitri, Macharator, and all over the province. Farm killings, white people demolishing the ancestral graves of our people. We intervene as EFF and we fight and defend those people, and we support the victims when necessary. Like recently, we are in court in Mitv for the murder of two brothers from Kondo by a white farmer who alleged that they stole the sheep while they didn't. They just plucked the sheep on their car because you have realized that you have tortured them almost to death and so forth. So there's a lot of things we're doing, and there's a lot of things we have achieved, but there's still a lot to do because we are at work every day.
But Collen, I see you've got wealth of knowledge. Nationally, you are abreast with whatever is happening within the EFF. Also in the province, you've done well in the past 10 years. People will ask why Collen is not going national.
Yeah. Well, I'm in national as we speak. Because by virtue of being a provincial chairperson, we are a CCT member. I've been a member of the Central Command team since ever. And myself and my secretary. That's how the constitution of the EFF dictates.
Because people would say, no, Collen wants to still remain in the province. He doesn't want to leave to national.
They want to send me where I am already. I don't understand. I'm there. I'm just the provincial chairperson.
I get
you. But it's the people who will decide. We elect. EFF is the only democratic organization. We hold our conferences every 5 years for national, and provincial every 4 years. So if like we are going to have a provincial conference immediately after the elections, people feel that there must still be their head in the chairperson. It's their right to say, I listen to the people. If they feel that in the next National Assembly, which will be the fourth National Assembly, I just accept whatever the people are saying.
I get you. When we come back, we talk more with Collen Sedibe, the provincial chairperson of EFF, and we're going to be talking more on the state of MEGA, MTPA, and all that in the country, in the province.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it?
Please go and subscribe on Mitv network. Follow us on all social media networks and like, share, comment right here on The State with Celani Dube. Welcome back on The State with Celani Dube. We are with the provincial chairperson, Collen Sedibe, and we're having a lot of conversation, and he's highlighting what achievement EFF has done over the years, nationally and provincially. And I want us to now to zoom into the public sector concerning the MTPA, the MEGA, and the MER, and just find out those institutions. What oversight are you guys doing as EFF in terms of them, and maybe in looking at them holistically, in terms of how have they performed in the region?
Maybe to help you also to understand that there's a new baby on board, which is called Nkosi SEZ.
Yes, I was going to
Special Economic Zone. So it's part of the entities, joining the three that have been there. Well, I sit in the Portfolio Committee of Economic Development. They report to us. We are very worrisome about their performance. Firstly, we registered the concern as the EFF about the merging of the MEGA, which was Mpumalanga Mpumalanga MADC, Mpumalanga Agricultural Development Corporation, and then there was the Mpumalanga Housing Finance Company,
and then the measure of all of them,
and the MEEC, into one, which then became a MEGA. It has not yielded the desired results. Since then, I think it was done in the fourth administration, in the first term of Premier the late D.T. Maboza. May his soul rest in peace. Now, those three arms were very productive in terms of servicing the people differently.
Now, independently before they measure.
Before they measure. And since they measured, they are defunct. There's no housing finances that is going to the people. The agricultural sector, the support that the MATC was giving is no longer there. And whereas Mega is supposed to lure foreign direct investment to the provinces. That's why it had an office in Gauteng, in Johannesburg, so that they can meet with investors and so forth and so on. And part of their priority is economic growth and job creation.
Absolutely, yes.
But it does not do what it was established to do, because unemployment is still very rife in the province. Economic growth is not there. It's not, the economy is not growing as expected, and hence we are a very rich province in agriculture, in mining, in tourism, and forestry, which they were supposed to play a very key role in ensuring that it creates jobs and lure investors, and even do foreign trade investment between the closer countries, Mozambique and Swaziland, and the SADC at large. So we're not happy, but what is more worrisome is that all these entities, they've got CEOs, and these CEOs are paid huge amount of money, more than 3 million, 3.5 million per annum.
Absolutely.
And for what? Because there are no deliverables at all. So we are not happy at all. MTPA is worse.
I wanted to ask you about MTPA. It seems like the lot are suspended, people are suspended, CEOs suspended.
Yeah, but I mean the what you call it, suspension and so forth. It has collapsed altogether. It does not know what it's doing. And its mandate is very clear, to promote tourism in the province, because once you have more tourists coming into the province,
there's more job
creation, there's more money coming in.
Absolutely.
To boost our economy in the province. But even if you look at the parks, Omanyeleti and so forth, there's no accountability for the money is paid by tourists to enter those parks. You pay to Mr. Celani Dube at the gate, there's no slip, you take the money, put here. How will you know how much he has made and so forth? So there's no revenue collection, because there are no proper system to monitor the collection of money, the money made by the tourists that have visited the country. So MER is the only entity that is doing very well.
Okay.
Maybe it's because of the nature of its function. It's a regulatory body that issues license for liquor and gambling, and make sure that there is responsible gambling of citizens. But they collect revenue and every year in, year out, more than their target.
Which is the
which
June code.
We even said in the portfolio committee, these are the guys that you must give them more money, because it means if you give them more money or budget, they can make more money. Because there's value for money in whatever they do, and they over collect than is targeted. So that's why they always have clean audit. So these others, they always have qualified audit with opinion.
Yes.
At some stage, Mega was in disclaimer for years. And is still struggling to go out from the disclaimer in adverse.
They can't even have a CEO for 5-year term, just a full term. I can't remember one CEO. I think there was one who finished his term of 5 years.
I don't remember that one. I think it's this one who has been here, Mahlangu.
Yes.
Maybe it's going to 3 years, 4 years now. We don't know. But you are correct. It has been a trend.
Now, as a chairperson of the Portfolio Committee of Agriculture, right? What is your views on concern of the non-functioning of the Mpumalanga fresh produce?
Well, we got a report that, remember, the fresh produce initially was within the Department of Economic
Economic
Development.
development, then it was moved.
And then Public Works took over to finalize the construction and all. And then hand over to agriculture, because now it must be operationalized.
Yes.
And it was supposed to be opened month end July.
Yes.
And then they were delayed because of, according to the report that we got, because we met with the operators and the department, that there are a few outstanding things from Mbombela Municipality, like the occupation certificate. So you cannot occupy that building until Mbombela is satisfied itself that it meets all the required standards. And apparently they came there, they said it's short there, paving and what, and so forth. But according to the... Yeah, it delayed a lot. Sure. I agree with you. And as a result, a lot of money have been spent. Because the more the project delays, the more the money, because prices are going up.
Yes, absolutely.
Contractors and things are getting expensive and so forth. That's why it's a lot of money that is spent. But I must say it's a world-class fresh produce market. Once it is operationalized within a given time, so as we have directed them that they must finish it within, we have added them a month. Which means end of August, they must have done to get those certificates and everything. It will have serious economic spin-offs in the province, and job creations, and it will empower our local farmers, both emerging farmers and well-established farmers, because there will be an opportunity for everyone to come and sell their products. So that they can be traded and sold to outside countries and so forth. The plan is proper. We just have to.
So we're in par for the end of August, no?
Yes, we have given them an additional 1 month.
Okay. Now, with reference to the Nkomazi SEZ, the board and the CEO of Apartment, what's the way forward there? Are you guys monitoring in terms of it happening? I heard they haven't been appointed and it's still in the sky.
No, they appointed the CEO.
Oh, it's appointed now?
Yeah, there is a CEO.
Are you guys happy with it?
Well, we have challenged them. Because one thing that we have challenged is that the appointment of the board, it was irregular. They didn't follow the Special Economic Zone Act, number 9 of 2016, to the latter, because the requirement is that board members must be at a level of Director General, where appropriate, but they must be at a level of DG. So most of the board members there, they are not at that level. They are not even closer to that level. That is a serious irregularity, and there was a conflict of interest between that we established there, wherein the board interviewed a board member and recommended her to be the CEO without the board member resigning first. That was a very serious challenge. And we raised it in the legislature. We raised it with the MEC then. And the matter is with the public protector as well. We reported with because there was a bit of arrogance from the MEC. And we took it to the public protector, because once public protector does the determination of finding and recommendation, we will take those recommendations back to the legislature for action.
We're talking to Collen Sedibe right here on the state. And when we come back, we talk more about Nkomazi Municipality and Bushbuck Ridge Municipality.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it?
please go and subscribe on Mitv network. Follow us on all social media networks and like, share, comment right here on The State with Celani Dube. Welcome back right here on The State with Celani Dube, and we're talking to our honorable member, Collen Sedibe, from the EFF, provincial chairperson of EFF for the past decade, for that matter. You've been leading, and people, I have never even heard them, seen them toying, saying they must be removed. And these people love you, nah? Or you're a good leader?
No, they believe in my leadership.
I like
style, in their majority. But
yes.
In all the conferences that we went, 3 of them so far, I was contested.
Uncontested?
I was contested.
Oh, is it? So and you yes. just won?
Yeah, majority rules. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. So when is the next one again? For
2027, after the elections. Yeah.
After the elections.
Yeah.
Maybe before we go to the election, the local elections thing, let's move into, we hear local municipalities like Nkosi municipalities, their salaries were not being paid. And how has EFF contributed in maybe holding government to account about those things?
Well, we stood by the side of the workers. Mm-hmm. We are fully aware about the bankruptcy of that municipality, and we participated in the pressure against the removal of the as the person was entrusted with the past.
Yes.
And eventually he was removed. We were with the people on the picketing lines, the workers in particular, but also on the legislature side, because we are the eyes and ears of the municipality.
Yes.
We made sure that the Department of Culture, through the MEC, they find the funds.
Yes.
To make sure that those workers are paid before their policies collapse and so forth. Because if you are a worker, we've got a lot of things: funeral covers, policies, installments, and school fees, everything. And once you are not paid on time, it affects you because you have got a contractual agreement with those institutions. Absolutely. But we can safely say the department intervened and they made the funds available, and they've put an acting for 3 months to stabilize the municipality. And since then, we have not yet any problem.
Okay. Until
they put a new But we have always warned the ANC, but don't put incompetent people in such position because of cadre deployment and party affiliation. That's what kills many municipalities.
Absolutely.
They don't put qualified and competent people who possess the necessary qualification. Yes. That is why in most of the municipalities, financial statements, annual financial statements are outsourced. CFO, municipal managers have to hire the
consultant or something
to do them something that must be done by them.
And they are getting paid as well.
Which they are getting paid for and so forth. So
imagine a CFO outsourcing somebody to come and do a financial statement.
Yeah, because they are not knowledgeable. They are incompetent. They are not fit for the job. But this cadre deployment is one thing that creates all the problems that you see in the municipalities of lack of service delivery.
Yes.
Because we've got people who have no knowledge at all, and instead they are hell-bent on looting the state coffers on their own through the water tankers and other dodgy deals, poor quality roads, and so forth. So if we can stop that and employ people based on their competence and qualification, service delivery can improve.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure. Now let's move into a very thorny issue, especially the illegal immigrants, foreigners that are now in our province. I want to talk even in our province. What are we doing as EFF in terms of that? Sometimes you see your president, EFF president says, let's open the borders. And we're seeing the influx of people coming in, especially you go to Msholozi, you go to Matafen, you see almost every, in Mpumalanga, they are all over. How are we going to control this?
Look, let's start by understanding that the EFF is not in government.
Right.
It's not the ruling party.
Right.
The ANC is the ruling party.
Okay.
All these that we are raising are happening under the ruling party. Okay. So it's the responsibility of the ruling party through its policy to manage all these crises we are raising. So it's a difficult situation for us because none of our policy is implemented because we are not the ruling party. However, our policy position on the immigrants is that everyone must be documented, must be known that where is he coming or she coming from, and where is he staying or
I
she
think
staying.
that we agree on that one. We need to know.
Yes, but those that are not documented, we don't agree with them because they are danger to society. If they kill our people and rape our sisters, who will we say who are these guys and where they are staying? I think that's why they misunderstand us but deliberately they just misconstrue us because of our borderless ideology. In terms of one Africa, and one president, and one currency, and one military army, because we need a united state of Africa. These borders were colonial arrangement.
Absolutely.
For them to divide themselves among us or about us and our economy. This one they share DRC Congo with its gold, this one they take South Africa with its platinum, and this way they take Northern Cape and all that and that. So what we must do, we must intensify the fight against crime and ensure that we've got proper border management unit. But these borders, they don't help because in some areas you go to Bomas, the border is just at the gate. If you go just around the left, there's no fence. People just go in and out as they like. So that's our premises of a debate of a borderless Africa. So we must just fight criminals. Whoever commit crime, whether we're Nigerian, Congolese, Zimbabwean, and Zambian, or South African, we must arrest you and jail you because crime is crime. And one thing we must know is that those foreign people, when they come here, they communicate with citizens of South Africa.
Yes.
That's the one that they do arrangement with, of staying, where can we stay, where must I arrive, and so forth, and do all this thing. So sometimes we contribute
to it
as citizens to it, yes. I went to many African countries as well. When you go to the shop, you must take your passport with you, and so forth. So here at home, I think the law enforcement agencies are relaxed. But the corruption is also
right.
Contributing fact, especially within the law enforcement agency. Because police here in South Africa, they don't mind nowadays to take a bribe, even for a person who have killed a person. And then they take a bribe, like if man will not going to arrest you. And people are in pain, are crying here, they lost their loved ones.
Absolutely, yeah.
So what about the person who failed to take it? Give me money, how much do you have? 50 rand, 100 rand, briberies. We must clean the police. I think we're in support of Mkhonazi that we need to get rid of the rotten police officials all over. And they must be vetted.
I get you. What about this whole dialogue now? Do you think the 700 million dialogue is going to work?
No. It's not going to work. We've cautioned them from the beginning that you cannot take 700 million. Is it million or
Yes,
billion?
it's million. Yes.
Yeah, to a dialogue. What is a dialogue? We already have, me and you now.
Are having a dialogue.
We're having a
They
dialogue.
must pay us now.
You must pay us now. In Parliament, it's a place for dialogue. In the legislatures, municipal council, what is that dialogue for?
Yeah.
So it's a fruitless and wasteful exercise. I agree with this many churches and I've seen yesterday on the news the so-called foundations.
Foundations are withdrawing.
I think it's a good thing because it's a waste of money. Let's do what is right for our people. We know what is right for our people. We know what we must do for our people. They want jobs. We must fight crime. We must grow the economy. So what dialogue for?
Somebody even asked, who drafted the paper for the dialogue? What are we going to be discussing? They don't even say this is the person who drafted it, so that we understand what did he consult on to say we're going to discuss on this dialogue. It's very sad to see a 700 million, and they even said that 700 is a before figure.
You see, you can even end up engaging on a document drafted by the imperialists.
Absolutely.
Because we don't know who drafted that thing. So we know our issues as South African. We are engaging on dialogue every day. When we meet differently, where we meet. And we are in conversation with the truth, what we see on the face value, on TV, on newspapers. And we know our situation in South Africa.
Now, let's move into, as we're finalizing now, you're going to 2026 elections, local elections. I saw you had a few positions locally where you were winning wards and things like that. What is your strategy now on the local election, at least to gain support, more support, especially from the youth?
Well, we have started, we declared this year, year of the picket line, and we've got a directive from above that all of us must be on the ground. So in our Third National Assembly, we took a resolution that we are going to do away with the regional command teams, which are the structures that were in charge of the regions.
Okay.
For example, here in Mpumalanga, we had 4 regions: Uhlabelwe, Hlanzeni, Gert, and Ganga.
Okay.
So we have killed all of them. We are now working through sub-region command teams. We are in the process of launching them.
Okay.
We are going to have 17 of them. It's in line with the category B and C municipalities.
Okay, yes.
Yes. Now, our membership was also increased from 100 to 200 for a branch to be in good standing.
All right.
Yeah. So
that's a steep one, eh?
Yeah. So it's a startup, and we've adopted that we must build structures of the youth command as a constitutional structure.
Okay.
So we're also in the process of building the youth command. Their membership too, per branch is 200. So we hope it will galvanize the support of more youth, organize them, educate them, agitate them behind the idea of the EFF, as it has been doing with the EFF student command. So we have combined the two into one, which is EFF youth command.
Okay.
So that every youth out of school and those in school must participate in the life of the EFF wing, which is the youth. So I hope that strategy will give positive results, but more than ever, we will be working the ground. We've been working the ground throughout. We are now conducting sub-regional assemblies. We have done one so far. This weekend we're doing 2.
Okay.
We're supposed to have done them this past weekend. So we had a national program of a Women's Day rally in Secunda.
Right.
So from there, we're on the ground.
I saw you singing in Secunda.
Yeah, I'm a good singer. I can sing. I grew up singing.
I was like,
Both
is that
revolutionary
Collen?
songs and
Yes.
in church.
Yes.
Yes.
That was amazing. I haven't even seen you in years singing. I was like, no, that's Collen. He's
I
singing.
can sing, eh?
Okay. So
Yeah.
you also help, you are celebrating in Sikhondze for women, right?
Yeah, it was our Women's Day national program. We were with our president and commander-in-chief.
Yes.
Yeah, an official.
Okay. When he's around, please let us know so that he can come here on the stage and get to chat with him as well.
Okay, we'll talk to his communication team when he's arrived. Yeah.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it?
Please go and subscribe on Mitv network. Follow us on all social media networks and like, share, comment right here on the stage with Celani Dube. Where do you think you're going to put yourself now going into the new local elections coming next year?
Look, we didn't know MK before.
Yes.
And we're not aware of its impact. Now we are aware and we know them.
Yes.
We know where their strength is and where their weakness is. So we're going to intensify our fight on the ground where they are strong and regain our lost ground.
Okay.
And there will be no municipality that will be governed by either ANC or MK.
So
in
EFF
this
is
province.
taking everything.
We are going to take most of the municipalities, or we are going to be kingmakers. Anyone who wants to govern the municipality will have to come
And talk to you.
and talk
So
to
in
us.
17 municipalities, which one can you think, how many do you think you're going to get as EFF?
We are going to get 12.
12.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come back to this clip.
You mean outrightly?
Yes.
12 outright.
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay.
Yes.
We'll come back and ask you after the elections and say, hey, let's move. Was it 12?
We are on the ground and people have begun to see the seriousness of the EFF as their last hope, rather than these Mickey Mouse parties who comes and go and so forth.
No. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for seeing us and thank you for making time. I know you've been busy. You were supposed to be in another commitment, but you chose to come to the state. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
But no. Before we go, there's 5 questions I need to ask you.
Yes.
It's just one answer. You give me one answer. You don't have to think about them.
Okay.
Just give me one answer. Black color or red color?
Red color.
Mac or BMW?
BMW.
Kwaito or house?
House.
Oversight or parliament sitting?
Oversight.
Chiefs or pirates?
None. Sundowns.
Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Please go and subscribe on The State with Celani Dube and make sure that you spread and you share and you like all the thought. It's The State with Celani Dube. You've got 24 hours in a day. 8 hours we sleep, 8 hours we work. What are you doing with your another 8 hours? Thank you. Bye-bye.